Good day, everyone.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
So, how's everybody?
You're doing fine po.
We're doing all right po.
About
Okay,
you?
thank you very much. I'm very glad to see you all in here. So, for today, we're going to tackle about modal verbs. So, modal verbs is used to express 9 fundamental ideas. So, these fundamental ideas is the first one, asking permission. Second one, expressing possibility. Third one, giving advice. The fourth one, expressing uncertainty. The fifth one, probability. The sixth one, willingness, request, obligation, and ability. So how many ideas do we have? Yes, thank you very much. So we have 9 basic ideas. Can you give me another one? Can you give me one? Yes, Russell.
Ability, sir.
Ability. Another one, please. Yes, Mary Rose.
Um, Expressing uncertainty po.
Okay, thank you very much. So those two are with the 9 fundamental ideas. Now let's see some example sentences. Can you read the first sentence? Yes,
Sir,
yeah.
can you look something for me?
Okay, so this sentence is an example of a request. So the next one, it can't be a virus. So this is an certainty. The next one, Mary Rose, can you read the sentence?
I can't do anything for a while.
I can't do anything for a while. So this sentence is ability. For today, we're going to focus on the modal verbs of ability. Before we tackle, let's have a pretest. So you just have to understand the sentence and please answer based on the choices that we have. So going to give you a few seconds. You just have to answer based on your stock knowledge. So who wants to answer the first one?
Sir, can I answer?
Yes, Fiel, please read the sentence and your answer.
Yes. Number one, 7 years ago, I blank played the piano. The answer is could. 7 years ago, I could play the piano.
Okay, let's see if your answer is correct. Okay, it's correct. So the second one. Who wants to answer the second one? Yes, Russell.
I think, sir, the answer is could not finish without ed.
Not finished. Okay, it's correct. The third one. Yes, Mary Rose.
The teacher blank find the books yesterday. I think it's couldn't. The teacher couldn't find the books yesterday.
Okay, it's couldn't. The fourth one. Yes, Russell.
I blank hear you. Could you please speak louder? I think, sir, the answer is can't. I can't
And
hear you.
okay, it's correct. So the last one.
Sir.
Yes, L.
Number five, I blank vote in the election next year. The answer is won't be able to.
Okay, it's correct. So I hope you have gained an insight about our lesson for today. So based on our pretest, what words do we use that classified as modal verbs of ability? Can answer.
Sir,
Yes, Fiel.
some of the words are can, can't, could, couldn't, and be able to.
Okay, so this 5 words is the basic modal verbs of ability. So these modal verbs, we use this to show that a person has the capability to do something. For example, my little brother can't read. So this means that my little brother doesn't have the capability to read. So another example, Fiel can talk well. So in this example, what modal is used?
Sir, it's Ken.
Okay, thank you very much. It's can. So based on the modal, what is the meaning of the sentence?
Sir.
Yes, is this Russell?
Yes po.
Okay, Russell.
The meaning of the sentence is Fiel had the ability to talk well.
Okay, correct. So how do we write a sentence with modal? So our structure is subject plus auxiliary verb plus the simple verb and so on. In addition, do not add ing or ed on the verb because just like what it said, we need to have the simple verb. So look closely at the example that we have used earlier. Let's take a look at what comes after the modal verb. So what is our modal verb here? It is can. So what comes after can? What verb?
Talk.
Talk. Okay. It's talk. Can the modal and talk is the verb. We can see that it is a simple verb with no ed, ing, or ing. So let's remind yourself again that verb follows is always in simple form. Let's look at this next sentence. Layla can't riding a bicycle. So is this sentence correct?
No,
Layla
No,
is
sir.
no. So why do you think it is not correct?
The verb has an ing, is in ing form.
Okay, the verb has its ing form, and our rule is that the verb should be in the simple form. So our sentence should be Layla can't ride a bicycle. So this is the correct. So we now know the form of our modals. So now our question is, when do we use can, could, or can't? So the first thing is the negatives. So simply this thing is saying negative about the ability. It is formed by using not or commonly the contraction of can with the apostrophe for the uh, after N and before T. So let's take a look at this example. She could not finish her homework last night. So in this sentence, it shows that she doesn't have the capability to finish her task or his homework or her homework rather. The next sentence, I cannot play the piano. So in here, I doesn't have the capability to play the piano. Can you think of another example of showing negative?
sir.
Yes, Gail.
I can't stand because of cramps.
Okay, I can stand because of cramps. Am I right? So that sentence is, it means that the person doesn't have the capability or the ability to stand. So now we have two things to remember or to know when we'll put can, can't, could, and other modal verbs of ability. The first one is the general ability, and then the second one is the specific ability. So for general ability, Can you read? Yes, Russell. Can you read the text?
General ability is something that once you have learned, you can do anytime you want.
Okay. So for general ability, it is something that you have the ability to do so, and you do that anytime you want. For example, being able to read or and speaking a language. So this too is something that you have the capability to. For the next one, we have the specific ability. Can you read? Yes, Mary Rose.
Specific ability is something that you can or can't do in one particular situation.
Okay. So for specific, you can do it in a particular situation or a single situation. For example of this is being able to lift something or finding something you are looking for. For example, you can leave a ball pen but not a sack of rice. So you might have observed that this is just an isolated case. So are we clear with the general and specific?
Yes.
Okay, now let's proceed with the tenses. So the first one is the present tense for general and specific. We have can and can't. So we use can and can't for the present, both for general and specific. Our example is Mike can swim well. And the next one is I can play the piano. So what is our model? So we have a model here in the first sentence, the can, followed by the simple verb. So it shows that Mike have the ability to swim. For the next one, we have the subject, our auxiliary verb, which our modal verb, and our simple verb. Our next one, the past for this one is for the general ability. So we use could and couldn't for this one. So our example is he couldn't dance at all until he took lessons. So can you give me an example sentence for this past and general ability? Yes, Russell.
Paul could speak Chinese when he was a child.
Paul could speak when he was a child. So she uses could in the sentence. For our next one, we have another example. Last night, there were no clouds in the sky and they could see all the stars. So, because it's a general ability, we have see, you have the ability to see all things, and then the sentence uses the could. So the next one is past again, past tense, but this one is for the specific ability. So we use was able to and couldn't. So can you read the sentence?
Sir,
Yes, yeah.
when the computer crashed yesterday, I was able to fix it.
Okay. So we see here that the computer crashed yesterday. So of course this is already in the past. So he uses was able to. For our next one, we have another example. Can someone please read our example?
Sir,
Yes, Russell.
he called us because he couldn't find the house.
Okay, so this we have here our models, couldn't, and then our simple verb find, and it's also in the past because we can see here the verb here is already in the past with the ed. Now let's go to the future. The future stands for the general ability. We uses will and won't be able to. Can someone please read the sentence?
At
Yes,
the,
Mary Rose.
at the end of the course, you will be able to make your own website.
I'm very sorry. Can you please read again? I can't
Okay.
hear you.
At the end of the course, you will be able to make your own website.
Okay. At the end of the course, here the sentence uses will be able to, and then we have here the simple. For the future specific ability, we also use can or can't. So can and can't have two uses for the present and also in the future. But in the present, it's both specific and general. You can see in here, it uses the specific and general, but for the future, it's only for the general. So please take a look at this table so that you're going to have a reference so that you can answer uh, questions and you can make sentences also with this guide. So have you already copied the table?
Yes, sir.
Sir, done po.
Okay. Now let's proceed with making questions about ability. So still, this is formed by changing the order of the words. So for example, here we have, could you speak English when you were a child? Next one is, you can drive a car. So this is a statement. So how can we translate this to question? Can someone try to answer?
Sir,
Yes, Fiel.
by switching the positions of can and you, we can turn that into a question. So the answer would be, can you drive a car?
Okay, thank you very much. So you're going to change it, can you, to the position of can, rather can on the position of you, which is in the first first word of the sentence, and then you, and then you will going to be placed on the second line of the sentence. So to further enhance your ability to form sentences with this one, let's have another activity. So someone can read the sentence and also answer.
Sir,
Sir,
Yes, Russell, you're the first one who came up.
1. Blank dogs fly? No, of course not. I think, sir, the answer is can. Can dogs fly? No, of course not.
Okay, so can dogs fly? It's correct. So number 2, who
Sir,
wants to answer? Yes, Mary Rose.
Number 2. Miles is absent from class today. She blank be sick. I guess the answer is could. Miles is absent from class today. She could be sick.
Okay, let's see if your answer is correct. Okay, it's correct. She could be sick. Number 3. She took
Sir,
a type.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Can I answer,
yes,
sir?
yeah. Please read and answer.
Yes, po. Number 3. She took a typing class and now she blank typed very quickly. The answer is can. She took a typing class and now she can type very quickly.
Okay, your answer is correct. Number 4. Yes, Russell.
Clarence blank Italian food. I think, sir, the sentence suits the modal verb can cook. Clarence can cook Italian food.
Okay, so it's Clarence can cook because this one has the simple and then the other two has the ing form and also with an s. The last we answer.
Ako po.
Yes, Mary Rose.
Number 5. My parrot blank jump but it blank talk. I guess it's can't and can. My parrot can't jump but it can talk.
Okay, so it can and can because a parrot can't jump. It flies, but of course it has the special ability to talk. So I hope you have gained more understanding of modal verbs. So let's be reminded of the general and specific ability and their corresponding tenses. So let's start now our post-its. So you have at least 30 seconds and 40 seconds to understand each sentences, and please write your answers on your papers and we'll answer the post test later. So, are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's start. We're ready in number 5 and 6. I hope you guys can keep up. We're now in the last two numbers. So are all done? Are you guys done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's start answering. The first number. What is your answer in the number one?
Good, sir.
Okay, the answer is cold. Could you swim when you were 10? So this is already in the past. The second one.
Couldn't,
Here's
sir.
the answer already. I looked everywhere for my glasses, but I couldn't find them anywhere. So the third one. What is your answer in the third?
Can't,
Can't,
sir.
can't po, sir.
Okay, can't. She's 7 years old, but she can't read yet. Number four, I can't lift this box. So our answer is can't. For number five, what is your answer on number five?
Sir,
Was
it was
able
able
to.
to.
Okay, was able. For number six,
Can.
Can't po.
okay, for the can't. So number, oh, I'm very sorry. So number 10 is cold. Excuse me, could I ask you a question? Number eight is, the answer is couldn't. Number nine, what is your answer in number nine?
Is able
Is
to.
able to.
Okay, is able to. My little brother is able to sing and dance. Number 10, what is your answer number 10? Could. James could speak Mandarin when he lived in China, but he's forgotten it, most of it now. So I hope you guys have understand the use of modal verbs of ability. Who got perfect scores?
I do, sir.
Okay. Only Fiel got perfect?
May mali po akong dalawa, sir.
It's okay, Meryls. What about Russell?
I have a perfect score, sir.
Okay, Fiel and Russell have the perfect score, and Meryls got two answers wrong, but still, congratulations. So, thank you very much. I hope you gain knowledge for today. Thank you, and God bless. See you again next time.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye and